Hey everyone, it's Anthony and Joe from David Adams. Again, we have a brand new Pokemon release this weekend. We have Temporal Forces. Pre-releases the last couple weeks. Comes out today. And we're going to be giving away a $50 gift card as well in this video. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. Obviously, like all of these Scarlet and Violet sets have had a lot of really great full arts and mechanics and everything. They're returning the A-Spec cards, which I believe we haven't seen since Black and White.
It's been a minute since we've had those.
And I believe like the mechanic of that is you can only have one in your deck.
Yeah,
I think,
which also retroactively applies to original printings of them. Because computer search was an A-Spec, but also was in base set, and you couldn't in the extended formats now play 5. Where you had 4 computer searches and 1 A-Spec. This card's now always an A-Spec.
I see. Okay, that's cool. I did not know that.
Just didn't get the special. They didn't retroactively add the cool frame to the original printings from the 1999 set.
Okay. So we have a case worth of boxes here. We're gonna open a few of them, show off the hits, talk about some of the cards. So we'll be back in a flash. Okay, we opened 3 boxes. So I just wanted to start off by showing just the regular EXs we got. There's a couple in particular we want to talk about a little more. But those are all the EXs from the box. I'm going to leave the Gengar and the Iron Leaves there. Next, I just want to show off, some of like the side, just the illustration rares.
I like the Bronzors looking mirror shaped like it's.
Yeah, I like that they're feeding the Excadrill.
Yeah,
it's very nice. A couple of those.
This card looks really cool.
Yeah,
I don't think the camera's picking up quite as well as it looks in person, but it's really cool.
So it's a panorama with the Deerling, so that they go like next to each other. It does look very gorgeous. Ghastly line has a full Ghastly Haunter and Gengar all have illustration rares, and those are kind of the desired ones. But all these are really cool. The illustration rares have not missed. So after that, we got 5 A-Specs. We got Awakening Drum, Neo, Upper Energy, Maximum Belt, Prime Catcher, and Master Ball. Master Ball is probably the one that's going to see the most play, but Prime Catcher
currently the one trending the most because the classic Pokemon catcher plus a switch glued together, pretty usable. Maximum Belt, there's certain decks that would want to see that where you just do 50 more damage. Neo Upper Energy is regarded as the least playable one because it's just slightly better energy and it's the cost of your 1 A-Spec slot in the whole deck.
Yep. So you get, we got 5 out of 3 boxes, so that's not too bad. They shouldn't be too terribly hard to get. Real quick, also, we got just a bunch of past and future stuff. I'll just fan them out there. There's a couple that we can talk about that I thought I had set aside, but maybe I didn't. So we got a bunch of those. I didn't set aside. I'm just silly. So we have some other illustration rare stuff. Some of the full arts, which obviously they all look great. I love the coloring on the Raging Bolt. They did it for Roaring Moon too. I like these ones more than I like the. Actually, we got the whole trio of these. I just realized that's cool. Yeah, full trio of the Gen 5.
Irons.
Yeah, the Gen 5 retrains. So that's nice. And then we got the Iron Crown EX in that treatment, which is awesome.
It's really
it's really a pretty card. Very pretty card.
The double gold star rarity versus the trio we just laid out was at double silver star rarity.
We also got 2 fuller trainers, Morty's Conviction and Airy. Airy is a card that I've seen some people pretty hyped on for the game. Your opponent reveals their hand, and you discard up to 2 item cards you find there. Kind of situational, but a lot of decks run kind of situational supporters. So there are certain decks you're going to want that card against. So I could see why people are maybe looking forward to that one. And Morty's Conviction has its uses as well.
Yeah. Discard a card, draw maybe 5.
I
guess it's okay.
Yeah. And so not the worst. Some other cards we set aside. I guess we can talk about Gengar and Iron Leaves briefly. Gengar, for its ability, I think is really good. Whenever your opponent attaches energy, you put 2 damage counters on it, so it makes playing the game harder.
Yeah. Also, those can stack. So
That's true.
Get 4 out, and it's oh no, you played a rainbow energy. Take 9, friend.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I didn't think about that. Move an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon to one of their bench Pokemon on its attack. So, free 20 damage there.
Well, It's whenever the opponent attaches energy from their
from their hand.
and
Gotcha,
this
gotcha,
is
gotcha.
from
Gotcha.
already in place.
Disregard, yeah. Still, you can kind of mess up their
Yeah.
strategy.
Yes, on average, they wanted the energy to be where they played
Yes,
it,
right,
not where you are moving it to.
Yeah.
Also, 160 damage for 2.
Which is quite good.
Like,
yeah. 310 HP too is a very high number. Iron Leaves, you play this from your hand onto your bench during your turn. You may switch it with your active Pokemon. If you do, you may move any amount of energy to it. Obviously, very good. Gives you like a free switch.
And it's ready to attack. Even
and
though
it's ready to
the
attack.
One that just came in. Yeah.
So both of those pretty interesting. And then we set aside a couple just base cards. This card seems nuts. We were playing worse versions of this, frankly, recently.
Or I mean, slightly better version, but it was a supporter. Like
right, yeah.
Like back in the Heart Gold Soul Silver days, like
yeah.
Pokemon Collector was get 3 basics.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, that's great. And it was your supporter, and you were like super happy to use your supporter and be like, 3 basic Pokemon.
I understand that has the 70 HP clause, but like, yeah, the card seems crazy. There's 2 Iron Valiants. I don't think there's 2 of any other ones.
Yeah, we didn't open alt arts of at the same rarity of anything else.
Yeah. But this Iron Valiant in particular, I think is potentially interesting. Obviously, like doing 200 damage on a basic, not EX, is quite a lot. And playing a future supporter, like there are future supporters. So that one in particular seems like it could potentially see some play. And we have Explorer's Guidance, part of the Ancient theme as well. Look at the top 6, put 2 in your hand, discard the other ones. Nice like filtering piece there. Also gives you the Ancient supporter. And then put 2 damage counters on each poison non-dark Pokemon. Yeah, that's good. And people are going to play that probably if there is like a dark deck that exists.
That also poisons.
Yeah, that also poisons. Yeah, seems pretty good. Both of these are good for just accelerating. Like the Dunsparce here, the Barrel's seen play. Like obviously this shuffles back in, so it's like a little bit worse, but it's something to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
And then peak acceleration on your Rhydon is quite good, because it lets you attach them to any futures. So there's a lot of good stuff in this set, honestly, from what we were able to tell from these few boxes. And if you like what you see, you can get it, buy whatever of your own, because we have a $50 gift card. Just tell us your favorite card that we pulled.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty much it. Excited to see how these cards impact the meta. I actually have an idea for the Gengar EX personally. It's probably the first card I'm gonna be trying myself. I haven't played the Pokemon game in a
I
while.
really thought you were gonna say like I'm the first person to think of an idea to have
No,
this
no,
card,
no.
and I was like, I assure you, every person
No.
who sees that card has an idea.
First card that I'm like, yeah, I think I can make that work. So excited to play with it. And thank you everybody for watching. Obviously a lot of fun to open these. So we appreciate you. We will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.